An object travels 16 meter in 4 seconds and then another 16 meter in 2 seconds. So what is the average speed of the object? Already we have the formula. Average speed equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. So total distance traveled is how much here? 16 meter plus 16 meter. 16 plus 16. The first 16 meter covered in 4 seconds. The next 16 meter covered in 2 seconds. The total time is 4 seconds plus 2 seconds. 16 plus 16 is 32. 4 plus 2 is 6. So how much it is? 6 6 5 is 30. Then 0.2. 6 3 is 18, like that it will go on. So 5.33 meter per second. The answer is 5.33 meter per second. Okay. Now move on to the next question. The odometer of a car reads 2000 km at the start of a trip and 2400 km at the end of the trip. So odometer means in your vehicle, like this one odometer is there, right? This it will shows the distance. Okay, the odometer is showing 2000 to how much? 2400. Okay, then how much distance is traveled? How much distance is covered? How much distance is covered? 2400 to 2000 means 400 kilometer is covered. How many kilometer is covered by your car now? 400 kilometer. So if the trip took 8 hours, then calculate the average speed of the car in kilometer per hour and in meter per second also. Okay, so for this, so first you have to find out the distance traveled by the car is how much. The distance traveled by the car is, how will you calculate? Distance traveled by car equal to 2400 kilometers minus 2000. So which shows 400 kilometer. Okay, then time taken for this journey is how much? Time taken for this journey is 8 hours. Then you use the speeds, average speed formula. Average speed equal to total distance traveled is 400 and total time is 8. How much it is? 8. How many times? 8 5 are 40 and 50. So this indicates 50 kilometer per hour. And also we have to find in meter per second. Then how will you find in meter per second? To convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, just you multiply with 5 by 18. Okay, so then you will get here meter per second. Then how much it is? So you use two tables. So 2 9 is 18 and 2 how many times? 25 times. 25 into 5 is how much? uh, how much it is? 25 into 5 is 125 by 9. So you use 9 tables. So 9 1 9, 10 11 12 35. So it is around 35 means the you assume as 36. So 9 4 the 30 9 4 the. So it is nearly equal to 14 meter per second, and it is exactly the value will come around 13.9 meter per second. Okay, is it clear? So move on to the next question. And now here see in example 8, example 3, Usha swims in a 90-meter long pool. She covers 180 meter in 1 minute by swimming from one end to the another and back along the same straight path. Find the average speed and average velocity of the Usha. Okay, so you have to find here speed and velocity. In case of speed, you have to see the total distance covered by her in swimming pool is how much. Usha swims 90 meter along pool. She covers 180 meter in 1 minute from one end to another. Means so she is going towards like this in this direction. So let us see it is a to B direction. Again she come back to the B to A direction to the A. So A to B she swims 90 meter and B to A also she swims 90 meter. So 90 plus 90 total distance she covered is how much? 180 meter. Okay, 180 meter in how much time? She covers 180 meter in how much time? 1 minute of time. Okay, so time you have to is time you have to consider here 1 minute. 1 minute change into seconds. So total distance covered by her is how much? Total distance is 90 plus 90, which is equal to 180. So time is, what is the time here? Time here you have to consider here 1 minute. 1 minute equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. So this is in meter and 60 this is second. Now you find the average speed. Yes, average speed. How will you find? Average speed equal to total distance by total time. So distance is 180, time is 60. So 180 by 60, how much it is? 3 meter per second. Okay, average speed is 3 meter per second, but average velocity means, let us assume she starts from the A, again she reaches to the A, means in this case initial and final point both values are same. Okay, so where the initial value and final value is same means she starts from the A, again she reaches to the A. So in this case initial and final point both are same. So then displacement is how much here? Displacement is 0. You have to consider displacement. So displacement is 0. Then find out the average velocity. Then how will you find the average velocity? Average velocity formula is total displacement by total time. So displacement is 0, time is 60 seconds. So 0 by 60 is how much? 0 only. Then average velocity you will get here 0. Average velocity is 0. Okay, so average velocity is 0. 0 meter per second. Okay, so why you have to consider a displacement is 0? In this case initial and final point both are same. She starts from the A, again she reaches to the A, means initial and final point both are coinciding here. Okay, so in this case displacement is 0. Average velocity formula is displacement by time. So displacement is 0, time is 60. So 0 by 60 is 0 only. Okay, move on to the next question. And next one we have here, a bus decreases its speed from 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour in 5 seconds. Find the acceleration of the bus. So here we have to find the acceleration of the bus. Now you see, a bus decreases its speed from the 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour. Means initial speed of this bus is how much here? 80 km per hour. Yes, 80 kilometer per hour. And how will you change this kilometer per hour into meter per second? By multiplying with 5 by 18. So you change into meter per second, 5 by 18. So you use the 2 table. 2 how many times it is? 2 9 are 18. 2 how many times it is? 2 40 are 80. Okay, 40 into 5 is how much? 200 by 9. So which is equal to meter per second. This is the initial velocity. Initial velocity. And final velocity, how do you find this? So final velocity equal to, so the bus decreases its speed from 80 to 60, means the 60 kilometer per hour. So again this you have to convert in meter per second, right? So to convert meter per second, so what you have to do here? So you have to multiply with 5 by 18. So use the 3 table or 2 table. You use 2 table, no problem. 2 9 the 18, 2 30 times. Okay, keep denominator value same. Okay, for calculation it is easy. So 150 by 9 meter per second. So keep denominator is same. Now what is the time value we have here? So time value is how much here? 5 seconds. Time you got here 5 seconds. Now you have to find the acceleration. So how do you get this acceleration? By using the formula A equal to V minus U by T. Okay, use this formula A equal to V minus U by T. So what is the final velocity here? 150 by 9. So 150 by 9 minus initial velocity is 200 by 9 by time. Time value is 5 seconds. So 150 minus, if denominators are same, then we can subtract the numerators. So 150 minus 200 is how much? Minus 50 by 9 by 5. So this we can write, so minus 50 by 9 into 1 by 5. Let us say it's a 5 by 1, so it will get reciprocal. So 5 by 1 by 5. Is it visible here? Is it visible, these lines? Okay, right. So now 5 how many times it is? 10 times. So minus 10 by 9. So which is equal to minus 1.11 meter per second square. The answer is here, acceleration you will get here minus 1.11 meter per second square. Okay, this is your acceleration. Is it clear? So why this negative indicates? Negative sign indicates this is a retardation. The bus speed is reducing. Okay, so from 80 to 60 means you will get negative acceleration. Okay, so negative acceleration is your 1.11 meter per second, or you can say retardation value is 1.11 meter per second. Move on to the next. Next one is a train starting from a railway station and moving with uniform acceleration attains a speed of 40 km per hour in 10 minutes. Find its acceleration and do this. Now you see, train starts from the rest. Starting means where the train starting means the at starting. What is its position? Very good. Initial velocity is 0. So you have to consider your initial velocity is 0, but given your kilometer per hour, so you take kilometer per hour only. So next one, final velocity become how much? Final velocity is 40 kilometer per hour. So what is the value of time? Time value is 10 minutes. 10 minutes you change into hours. All are in hours are there. So this okay, 1 hour equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. Ten minutes equal to how many parts of hour? Then how will you say this is, let us say x. 10 by 60. What is that? 10 by 60. So which is equal to 1 by 6 hour. How much it is? 10 minutes means it is a 1/6 part of hour. 10 minutes. Okay. 1/6 part of hour is okay. So here time given in hours. So you need to change here also time in hour only. Okay. So this is very important step. All units you have to observe. So here time units are hours. Here also you have to convert into hour only, right? So now find its acceleration. How do you find the acceleration? Acceleration equal to formula v minus u by t. So just substitute the value here. V, what is the v here? V is, yes, 40 minus 0. Time value is 1 by 6. Okay, 40 of 1 by 6, this will become reciprocal, 6 by 1, then 6 into 40 is how much? 6 into 40 is 240, so which is equal to kilometer, so kilometer per hour square, time square ఉంటుంది acceleration. Okay, kilometer per hour square. Is it clear everyone? Okay, find its acceleration. Suppose if you want to change into meter per second means you multiply with here you have to multiply 5 by 8, here also you multiply 5 by 8, then it will convert into meter per second square. Is it clear everyone? Yes, any doubt here? Shall I move? Okay. So next one is, here we have the example 8.5. A train starting from rest attains a velocity of 72 km per hour in 5 minutes. Assuming that the acceleration is uniform, find the acceleration and the distance traveled by the train for attaining this velocity. Okay. Train is starting from the rest. Rest means what is its initial velocity? Initial velocity of the train is 0. And attains a velocity is how much here? 72 kilometer per hour. So means this you need to change meter per second. I think it is, what is the time value given here? 5 minutes. Then everything you change into meter per second. Okay, kilometer per hour. So 72 into, okay, kilometer per hour. To change the kilometer per hour, so you have to multiply with 5 by 18. Okay, 18 how many times 72? 4 times. 4 into 5 is how much? 20. So velocity value is 20 meter per second, right? So u equal to 0, v value is 20 meter per second, and yeah, time value. So time equal to 5 minutes. So you need to change here seconds. How will you change into seconds? 5 into 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So 5 into 60 is how much? 300 seconds. Now you find the acceleration and the distance traveled by using the equation of motion. Okay, now you see distance. First you find the acceleration. How do you find the acceleration? So you do. I'm doing here. Acceleration equal to change in velocity v minus u by t. Okay, v is 20, u is 0. So 20 minus 0 by time value is 300. How much it is? 20 by 300. Okay, 20 by 300, 0 0 cancel. 2 by 30 is 1 by 15 meter per second square. So this is your acceleration. Okay, so next you find the distance traveled. So distance traveled is s equal to ut plus half at square. This one I can also use, or you can use v square minus u square equal to 2s. Any one of this you can use. So I am using s equal to ut plus half at square. Why? Because we can use these two formulas also. You will get same answer. Here we have V value and U value, and S is A is there. You can use both the formulas, but I am using the first formula. S equal to ut plus of a t square I am using. Okay, now you see. So what is the U here? U is 0. 0 into something is 0 only. So half into, and what is the A value we have? So just now we got here how much A value is 1 by 15, and what is the time value here? 300. So it is 300 into 300. Time square is there. So don't forget to write another 300. So 15, how many times it is? 2 how many times? 10 times. So 10 into 300 is 10 into 300 is 3000 meters. 3000 meter equal to how many kilometers? 3 kilometers. That means the train starts from the rest and it attains a velocity 72 kilometers. Within 5 minutes, it covers how much distance? 3 kilometer distance. Okay, or 3000 meters distance. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, shall we move? Yes, right. So now here car accelerates uniformly from 18 km per hour to 36 km per hour in 5 seconds. So calculate the acceleration, the distance covered by the car. So everyone please do it. Okay, just pause the video and do it. Now car accelerates uniformly 18 km per hour. So what is its initial velocity? Initial velocity of the car is 18 km per hour. So U equal to 18 km per hour. Okay, change into meter per second. Okay, so how do you change this meter per second? By multiplying with 5 by 18. So 18 get cancelled here. So it will, now it is how much it is? 5 meter per second. Okay, so now you see your velocity is there. So 36 kilometer per hour. Again this you change into meter per second. Then how do you change in meter per second? 36 into 5 by 18. 18 how many times? 2 times. 2 5 are 10. So this we can get here 10 meter per second. Okay, now you find the acceleration and the distance. So acceleration, how will you find this? Acceleration equal to V minus, now one more is time is there. So time is how much here? Time is 5 seconds. Okay, V minus U by T. V is 10 and U is 5 by time. So 10 minus 5 is 5. So 5 by 5 equal to 1 meter per second square. The answer is 1 meter per second square. Then how do you get the distance? Distance we can use two formulas here also. V square minus U square equal to S, that one also we can use, or we can use S equal to UT plus of AT square also we can use. So which one is easy? Both are easy only. V square minus U square equal to 2S. So I am using S equal to UT plus of AT square. Okay, so S equal to UT plus half AT square. So what is the U value here? U value is 5 meter per second, and use this. A value is 1 meter per second square, and time value is 5 seconds. Okay, so you substitute the values in this equation. So what is the U? U is 5 into time. Time value is how much? 5. So 5 into 5 plus half into, what is the A? 1 into time square. Time square is 5 into 5. 5 into 5 I am writing now. Okay, 5 into 5 is 25. 25 plus 25 by 2. How much it is? 25 by 2 is how much? 12.5. So this we can write as 37.5 meter. Okay, the distance traveled is how much here? 37.5 meter. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, move on to the next question. Now you see, in this question, the brakes applied to the car produces an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in the opposite direction to the motion. Means this is, you have to consider as negative acceleration. So you have to consider it is negative acceleration. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brakes, calculate the distance it traveled during this time. Okay, so now you are moving in the car, suddenly you apply the brake, the car stops after applying the brake. After 2 seconds the car stops after applying the brake. Okay, then in this period, so it covers how much distance after applying the brake, the car moves how much distance and gets stopped. So that is you have to find out. Now you see, the brakes applied to a car produces an acceleration. So when brakes apply to the car speed reduces, means the car speed decreases, means you have to consider here negative accelerations. Acceleration you have to consider here negative. Acceleration equal to minus 6 meter per second square. Okay, now If car takes 2 seconds to stop, okay, how much time it has taken to get velocity 0? That is 2 seconds. Okay, now after the application of brakes, what will happen? The car gets stopped. This final velocity of the car becomes 0. The application of, so calculate the distance it travels during this time. So you have to find the distance. Before that, you find the u also. Okay, so after finding u only, we can find the s. Okay, for this you need to find the u value. So find out the u value by using the acceleration formula. Acceleration equal to, otherwise use direct formula, v equal to u plus at. Okay, so use this formula, v equal to u plus at. Okay, what is the v? V is 0, u we need to find, and acceleration we have here minus 6, and time value is 2, and from this you will get u value here how much? U minus 12, you take it this side, it will become plus 12. So u value is 12 meter per second. You will get here u value is 12 meter per second. And by using this u value, we can find the s value. Okay, so what is the formula to find out the s? S equal to ut plus of at square. Just so we got u value is how much here? U value is 12, right? What is the time value we taken here? 2 seconds. So 12 into 2 plus half into, what is the acceleration value we have here? Yes, minus 6, minus 6, and the time value is 2 seconds. 2 into 2 is 4, so I am taking 2 into 2. Okay, 2 to get cancelled. So 12 into 2 is 24, minus 6 into 2 is 12. 24 minus 12 is how much? 12. So s equal to how much here? 12 meters. Okay, after applying the brake, so the car moves up to 12 meter and gets stopped. Okay, and the next question we have here: a bus starting from the rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square for 2 minutes. Find the speed acquired and the distance traveled. So pause the video, just try this. Now you see a bus starting from rest. Okay, a bus starting from the rest. Rest means, always you remember, initial velocity is always 0. With uniform acceleration is how much? Here acceleration value is 0.1 meter per second square. Okay, and it is travel for how many minutes? 2 minutes. This 2 minutes you have to convert into seconds. So 2 into 60, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then time 2 into 60 is 120 seconds. Okay, the time value we have here 120 seconds. Then we need to find the speed value. Then how do you find the speed? I mean the final speed acquired. That is the v value is how much, and the distance traveled is how much. Direct formula we have that. What is the direct formula? V equal to u plus at. Use this formula and find out the v here. So v u value is how much here? 0. A value is how much? 0.1. Time value is how much? 120. So 0.1 into 120 is how much? 12. So v equal to how much here? 12 meter per second. Okay. So in this way you can find v. Now find out the s value now. So what is the s? Yes. Find out this. So formula for s is s equal to v square minus u square equal to s also you can take. Okay, so sorry, v square minus u square equal to 2s you take. Otherwise you take this one also, ut plus of at square. Okay, so where u value is how much? 0. Ut value also becomes 0 plus half into, what is the acceleration? Yeah, given 0.1, 0 point, 0 point, and time value is how much they given? 120. Okay, 120 into 120. 2 times you have to take. Don't forget to take this 2 times. So t square is there. So 60. 66 into 12 is how much? Yes, 60. Yes, 72. We have 2 zeros. Me, sorry, I. Now you see here we have 0.1 also. 7,200 into 0.1. How much it is? 720 meter. The distance traveled by the bus is how much? 720 meter. Right. The next question is: a train is traveling. A train is traveling at a speed of 90 kilometer per hour. Okay. So what is the train speed? Initial speed of the train is how much? 90 kilometer per hour. You convert into meter per second. 90 into 5 by 18. 18 how many times? 5 into 5 is 25. So 25 meter per second. Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration is minus 0.5 meter per second. After applying the brakes, the vehicle speed reduced, means negative acceleration. You have to consider acceleration value is minus 0.5. Okay, find how far the train will go. So you have to find your S value, and also after applying the brake, the final velocity of the train becomes 0. Okay, by using the v square minus u square equal to 2as, we can find the answer. V square minus u square equal to 2as. So we need to find s, right? So by it into 2a, you take this side. V square minus u square by 2a. What is the v value? What is the v value? That is 0 only. 0 minus u square. U value we got here, how much here? 25 meter per second. Now you put the value here. 25 into 25 is how much? 625. I am directly writing here by 2a. 2 into minus 0.5, so that is minus 2 into 0.5 is 1 only, right? So that is minus 1, so minus minus both will get cancelled, so minus 625 by minus 1. Okay, so minus minus get cancelled, the answer is 625 meter. Is it correct? Yes or no? Yes. Now move on to the next question. Here we have a trolley while going down an inclined plane has an acceleration of 2 centimeter per second square. What will be its velocity 3 seconds after the rest? Now you see, this is the trolley and it is going down an inclined plane, has an acceleration with 2 centimeter per second square. So you have to say here, this is 2 centimeter per second square, the acceleration of the trolley given, and it's moving with the velocity 3 seconds after the start. It is starting from the rest. After the start means u value you have to consider here 0. Then you need to find here. So what you have to find out here? So sorry. After the 3 seconds, sorry, time value given here 3 seconds. Okay, so after the start means the initial velocity you have to consider is 0, and final velocity you need to find out here. Okay, you have to find out the final velocity. Okay, how do you find out this? V equal to u plus at, direct formula is there, so use that formula and find out the v value. V equal to u plus at. Okay, so what is the u value? U value is 0, a value is 2, and time value is 3. So what is the answer? 2 into 3 is 6 meter per second. V equal to 6 meter per second. Is it clear? And one more question, and fourth one. A racing car has a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. What distance will it cover 10 seconds after the start? Okay, what distance will it cover? So you have to find out the distance after the start means u value is how much? 0, and it is moving with the acceleration is how much? 4 meter per second square. Okay, so time value is given how much here? 10 seconds. So time value is 10 seconds, and we need to find yes, distance. What distance we have to? There is no v, but we can find s also, no problem. Why? Because s formula is ut plus of at square. So what is the u value? U 0 into something is 0 only, right? So half into what is the a value is 4, and time value given is how much here? 10 into 10. Okay, so 2 how many times? So okay, 2 into 10, 20, 20 into 10 is 200. So s value is 200 meters. Okay, so in this way you can calculate. And the next formula, next question is, a stone is thrown. A stone is thrown in the vertical upward direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Now you see, this is the stone when you are throwing the in upward direction after reaching its highest position, the final velocity becomes 0. Yes or no? When it is reaches to that maximum height, the final velocity of the stone will become 0. Now you see, if the acceleration of the stone during its motion is how much? 10 meter per second square, but you have to consider negative acceleration. Why? Because we are throwing upward direction, vertically upward direction. So when it is moving upward direction, the speed of the stone reduces, right? Means acceleration you have to consider here negative. So that is minus 10 meter per second square you have to consider here. And yeah, vertical upward direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. So initial velocity, it is thrown with velocity is how much? 5 meter per second. This is the initial velocity. What will be the height? Height means how much distance it traveled in the vertical direction. Vertical direction distance we called as the height. Height is nothing but s equal to h only. Okay, then how much time? So to reach here, how much time it is taken? So time value and distance traveled also you need to find here. Okay, we have V U A. V square minus U square equal to 2AS. By using that formula, we can find the height or distance traveled by the stone. From that, we can find the time value by using the S equal to UT plus half AT square formula. Okay, and now you do it. V square minus U square equal to 2A. Directly you use the formula V square minus U square equal to 2AS. Here S means distance traveled by the stone, means the height reached by the stone. Okay, so V is 0 minus 5 square. 5 square is 25. 2 into minus 10 into S. Okay, minus 25. 2 into minus 20 is minus 2 into minus 10 is minus 20. Minus 20 you take it this side. So this you will get here. Yes. Okay. So no, just minus minus you make it cancel. You do it into 5 by 5. 25 into 5 is 125. 20 into 5 is 100. So this is how much 125 by 100 is 1.25 meter. So why we have multiplied with 5 into 5? Numerator denominator, why we multiplied with 5 by 5? To make denominator 0, hundreds. To make denominator 100, I multiplied with 5. Numerator denominator with 5 to make it easier. Calculation easy అవుతుంది, right? 125 by 100 is 1.25 meter. This is a S value. Then how do you find the time value? Time. So by using which formula we can find out the time? V equal to U plus AT, by using that one also, or A equal to V minus U by T, or T equal to ఏమవుతున్నప్పుడు V minus so V minus U by A. So what is a V? Yes, what is a V? V is a 0 and U is 5. Acceleration is minus 10. So minus 5 by 10. How much? Minus minus will get cancelled. So 5 by 10 is 0.5. How much it is? 5 by 10 is 0.5 meter per second square. Okay, so this is your chapter motion, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe Samyan's Academy. Bye. Have a nice day.